Hello Yamaha CVP owners. You already own a pretty fantastic piano, don't you? But surely your ears would have pricked up when you heard about the launch of the new Yamaha CVP-909 that I have here, part of the 900 series from Yamaha. And are you wondering whether it's worth upgrading to the new CVP-909 here? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Please can we ask for your support by pressing the thumbs up icon below this video. It really helps an independent shop like us get found online. Thank you. At ePianos we'll be able to buy back your current model, whether it be a Yamaha CVP model or many other different makes and models, to help you upgrade to the CVP909 or the CVP905. Just get in touch and we'll be happy to help. The Yamaha CVP909's voices will transform everything. Firstly, let's talk about the fundamentals of upgrading your current CVP model to the new CVP909. You are going to get a significant number of upgrades to your voices and styles. It's important you don't put too much meaning into the overall number of additional voices and styles, even though it's quite substantial. If you're upgrading from a CVP709 to a 909, you would get an additional 300 voices and 75 additional styles. But what has more meaning than just the numbers is the types of voices and styles that the CVP909 ones are. They are mostly newer, cutting-edge ones using Yamaha's phenomenal Super Articulation 2 technology. These are voices that have so far only been seen on Yamaha's flagship arranger keyboard, the Genos. The upgraded voices are the most practical ones as well, i.e. the ones you'll tend to use day to day, not the ones that are hidden away on page 7 or 8 or 9 of your voice category, but voices that you'll see featured proudly on page 1 of each category. I'm talking about the pianos, the organs, the guitars, and perhaps most strikingly, the orchestral strings. The CVP909's phenomenal Kino strings make you feel like you've got Andre Rieu's orchestra at your fingertips. Needless to say, if you play arrangements or songs using strings on your current CVP model, with the new CVP909, you're going to feel like you've fired your usual orchestra and replaced them with a team of world-class, incredibly skilled, Royal Academy of Music trained super musicians. This rich new selection of top-shelf voices alone that you'll have on the CVP909 represent a significant upgrade from your current CVP model. But here's the thing I really want you to keep in mind. This gluttonous feast of new voices are the primary ingredients in the CVP909's accompaniment styles, and here's why that's important. The CVP909 styles bring famous names to life. If you're playing a classic 60s hit by the Shadows, then you'll think Hank Marvin has just waltzed into the room waving his Fiesta Red Stratocaster around. If you're playing Stranger on the Shore, prepare yourself for the most lifelike reincarnation of Ackerbilk's clarinet ever produced by a clavinova. The styles on the CVP909 take on a new lease of life thanks to this frankly mega upgrade to its voice library. As you'd expect, compared to your current CVP model, there is a refreshing new selection of styles on the CVP909 too, including, as I mentioned before, many of them from the Yamaha Genos keyboard. In fact, so many of them from Genos that it's in effect like you're taking a Genos and transplanting it directly into your clavinova. So if you've ever fancied changing to a Genos with the CVP909, that's almost exactly what you will have. So those are the voice and style upgrades that you can expect when you're changing your current CVP model for a CVP909. But there are still many more upgrades to learn about. The CVP909's Revo Drums will change the way that you play a clavinova. Now this next upgrade is not one that you will hear rhapsodized about very often because it's a little unglamorous, shall we say. But you, being a discerning clavinova player, are someone that I have no doubt will recognize its importance. It's to do with the percussion. The percussion, of course, is fundamental to the accompaniment styles. And on CVP909, for the first time, you will experience Yamaha's groundbreaking Revo Drums technology. Revo drums are the most lifelike recreation of a living, breathing drummer that we've ever seen on a digital piano. Revo drums will even steal your girlfriend and never drive you home from a gig. Okay, not that last bit, but let me tell you why the Revo drum technology will change the way that you play. On your current Yamaha CVP model, as good as you might think the percussion and drum sounds are, in comparison to the new Revo drums, they might just be considered somewhat one-dimensional. Now, let me explain what I'm talking about here. When you trigger a style to begin playing, you'll likely hear a snare drum being played on repeat. The same generated sample plays over and over again without variation. And sure, it complements the backing music satisfactorily, but it's actually rather linear and a bit robotic. Enter the revolutionary Revo drums. And here's why they matter. And please pre-warn anyone around you that you're about to do something a little bit erratic if you play along. I'd like you to clap your hands. Yes, clap your hands. I'll give you just a second to do it. Okay. Now, clap them 5 times in a row, and I'll wait. Now think to yourself, did every clap that you just did sound exactly the same? They probably didn't, did they? Every sound you heard was indeed that of hands being clapped together, but no two sounded exactly the same, right? Right. You've just realized the importance of the Revo drum technology. When a real-life drummer plays their drum kit, there are almost infinite variations each time they strike it. Every tom-tom, every hi-hat, and most importantly the snare drum, have their own characteristics and nuances. Revo drums replicate this by taking nearly 28 samples of each piece of the drum kit, and it never plays the same 2 samples back to back, giving you an ultra-realistic, imperfectly perfect, human-like drummer on your clavinova. The Revo Drums technology will transform your performances when using the auto accompaniments. What's more, all the styles that you play right now regularly on your current CVP model are present on the 909 and will receive the Revo Drums makeover. So expect all of your favorite songs to get a great big uplift from being played on the CVP909. Enjoy new ways to play a clavinova. I'll finish on two other features that I know CVP owners will enjoy on the new CVP909. There is a chord looper feature which allows you to program and cycle a pre-recorded chord sequence. And it's absolutely ideal for songwriting or making live performances sound a little bit more off the cuff. For example, you can play that 9th chorus of Sweet Caroline should you feel the audience wants it. If you own an iPad or iPhone or tablet of any sort, the CVP909 might be a good time for you to start exploring the brilliant and free Yamaha Smart Pianist app, which is a really exciting way to integrate your smart devices with your clavinova. See my video where I go into more depth on the Yamaha Smart Pianist app. I'll put a link in the description below. Finally, an honourable mention of the improved fascia on the CVP909. It's a gorgeous brushed aluminium finish borrowed from Yamaha's world-class professional hi-fi department. It's an aesthetically pleasing upgrade to the frontage of your CVP and is a noticeable and welcome touch of premium quality. The Yamaha CVP909 is a big upgrade from your current CVP model. So as an owner of a current Yamaha CVP model, you've hopefully become aware of the upgrades you'll experience when you change to the new CVP909. They are indeed rich and significant changes. You'll also have the pleasure of knowing if you're changing from a 600 series, like a 609 or a 709, that the touchscreen system, in fact the operating system itself, has remained the same. So you're going to be able to navigate your way around the piano pretty well, I'd say. However, under the hood, the new CVP909 will give you fresh and exciting changes to boost your clavinova playing. If you're interested in upgrading to the Yamaha CVP909 or the 905, then get in touch with us here at ePianos and we'll be able to help. We can buy back your current instrument. We deliver across the whole of the UK mainland for free, and we have hours and hours of tutorial videos on our website that you'll be able to watch to help you get to know your instrument as well. Plus, technical support is available from myself and my colleagues 6 days a week on the phone, email, live chat, video, etc. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.